EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Richardson. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Williams in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he has to give ground. He is sent back for a loss. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now a pitch to Montgomery. And he is not going to get in to make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Let's get a camera on this defensive coordinator, Mike. He's got to be fired up from what he sees from this defense. Huge stop there, no gain, forces a 4th down.
That one is good. And the Lions are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Ennis Rakestraw there to make the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, Richardson. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. Off, and he'll gather it back in. A gain of 21 on that pass play. That's good for a Colts first down. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. This one uncorked, looking for Woods. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a 1st down. Richardson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
That one a bit high, but it's complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And the Colts will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Tannehill. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down. Our run here with Gibbs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Now Tannehill. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Rodney Thomas.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Jelani Woods. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They go right back to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw, it's Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it. The Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Richardson operating from the pistol. To the goal line and in. Anthony Gould. Touchdown Colts. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Richardson going to look to throw. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion. 2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On play action, Richardson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it'll be 2nd down. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. Now Richardson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. So that'll bring up fourth down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! Here's first and 10. Throwing, Tannehill. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. It was Derek Barnes with the stop. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. That one into the hands of Downs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Looking to throw, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Richardson to throw here on first and 10. This one uncorked, looking for Woods. And he's in. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Indy. Gain to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Colts go up by 7. It is now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Tannehill to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Back to throw is Tannehill. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Oh! And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. First down, Detroit.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Tannehill. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll look to throw. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
That is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm.
In trouble, and down he goes. That is Marcus Davenport in there for the sack. Third and long. From the gun, Richardson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And he looks up. He's taken down. right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. Here's the Lions punt team now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This one, returnable. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 7. They'll go again here with Taylor. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out? So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He'll check this one down to Taylor. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, Indianapolis.
That's good for our Colts.
Here's Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Richardson to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will extend their third quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
And that is incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he will score. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Tannehill. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Now Tannehill. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Casey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play. A big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A run with Taylor. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Richardson. Completing this one to Downs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This one from 49. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Now an opening past the 30. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Throwing, Tannehill. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Back to the air one more time. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing here on third and goal. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. Tannehill to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, fourth and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. Not much. Second and long coming up. They'll run here with Taylor. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Catch made. That's Woods. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact for that matter.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21. Here's a second and 9. On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. On the handoff, it's Taylor. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up. The Colts about to kick this one away. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He makes one man miss, but stop quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On third down, they go with Gibbs. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So it's a win for the Colts. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout